It's noon time, everybody, so it's time for Nooner. This is where we get the conversation going in the comments section, kind of where we talk back and forth about some kind of pop culture or whatever we're talking about today. And this is what I'm calling fuzzy memories. Now, I might do this as a weekly series or something, I don't know, but this is where I kind of just, without even really researching it, is where I just talk about some toy or something I remember from my childhood that I don't really have a strong memory about. It's more like just flashes in my memory banks about it. And this one I'm going to talk about is Space 1999. Now, it's odd because I don't remember watching this at all, but I always knew the name. You could ask me any year of my life, after I saw it, I guess, throughout the 80s, hey, man, what's that science fiction show back in the 70s you used to watch as a kid? And I would say, oh, Space 1999, but I don't have any memories of it. It was like that name stuck with me. I don't know why. Maybe as a kid I thought, whoa, I'll be alive in 1999. I probably got my calculator. I used to do this a lot. I don't know if anyone else did. I would get my calculator out, put in the year I was born, and then, okay, how old am I going to be in 20 years? And type, or what year it's going to be in 20 years. I can remember, like, whoa, in the year 2000, man, I thought that would never get here. And now it's done, came, and whoa, way gone, right? There's people with kids today that weren't even born in 2000. But crazy. Anyway, Space 1999. So now I remember the guy in it, which I remembered his face for a long time. And it even took me a long time to connect who he was. Martin Landau, who been a lot, everybody knows him a lot of things. I don't know, the first thing I think of is Rounders. It's probably the last thing, but he's been in a lot of things. Trying to think of something else I might have seen him in, but he's been around for years. Everybody knows Martin Landau. This was a UK television show, and I didn't know that either until, years later. And what I understand, again, fuzzy memory, is they tried to sell this to the US, to the major networks here, after it was played in the UK for a while, and none of the major networks in the US wanted it. So they sold it into syndication. So I don't remember when it used to come on. So being it was syndicated in your town, it probably came on different days, different times, different channels. But they actually made toys for this, and this is probably why it's edged in my memory more than anything else. Now, I know they did a line of Mego-style tall ones. I think Mattel made them. I don't remember them. I never had those. I didn't even know they made those until years later. And they made a couple of ships. They made some playsets for the big dolls. The bigger action figures. But what we had was the Space 1999 ship, which I believe is called Eagle 1. And you're going to have to, this is where I am going to have to look it up. Eagle 1. Now I remember playing with this thing, but to me, it was always an offshoot of Star Wars. When we play Star Wars, we played with this. It kind of looked like the blockade runner from Star Wars. Kind of, not exactly, but it looked a little bit like it. But it was the right scale. It came with figures. I don't remember ever having any figures for this thing, so we must have lost the figures for it pretty fast, because I can remember the ship, but I don't remember any of the figures. I think it was wearing an orange jumpsuit from when I looked at the photos. But I can remember this ship. I can remember having Star Wars. The figures might not have been the exact same size as the Kenner Star Wars figures, but it was close enough when you were playing with it. You could use that ship as a Star Wars ship. I don't really have much more to say about this. I mean, this is going to be a short video, ain't it? I'm just curious out there, you guys remember Space 99, what you know about it, what you didn't know about it. Did you have this ship? And I'm going to throw some pictures up here. Let's do that now. Let's look at these pictures. I'm going to throw some pictures up of the Space 1999 ship. Here they are, the Space 1999 ship. Look at this. Now, like I said, I remember having this. Well, again, it's probably my brother that had it. The Eagle 1 from Mattel. I don't remember much about it other than just being the... I remember, if I remember correctly, I'm not looking at the pictures right now while I'm talking to you. I remember opening it up and you could see inside of it, so maybe I'll pull some pictures up of that also. But you can see it looks kind of like a blockade runner. It's very Star Wars-ish. Now, this show was actually made before Star Wars. It came out in the early 70s over in the UK, and probably was, being they had a hard time selling it to network, by the time Star Wars hit, syndication was probably like, hey, we'll take it. It's anything we can relate to Star Wars, any kind of sci-fi thing. But I believe it hit in the UK around 1974, if I remember correctly, and read for a couple of seasons. I think they made some television movies also. But there it is, the Space 1999 Eagle 1. And tell me, don't that look, it looks Star Wars, right? If you're just looking at that, and if you wouldn't, if you didn't keep up with Kenner or something, you'd be like, hey, is that Star Wars? But I've never actually seen this thing since then. I don't know how popular it was. I don't know any other kids that had it. So I'm curious out there, do you know about Space 99? Did you watch it? Did you have this Eagle 1? Did you have the Mattel bigger figures? Did you have the play sets? Did you have anything from Space 1999? But that's a look at the ship. Now back over to my beautiful face now. This might be a little shorter video for a nooner video, but that's okay. We're just here to talk. I just want to hear from you guys about Space 1999. And should I go watch it? I think one of the streaming services have it. One that is like Tibo. It's something, I don't know. It starts with a T. It's one of those offshoot streaming services like Crackle you never heard of. But they always got a bunch of old stuff on it. I heard Space 1999's on this, so maybe I need to go check it out. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Did you watch Space 1999? Did you play with the toys? Did you have the Eagle 1? Did you have it? Is it cool? Do you have it laying around the house? You don't want it? You want to give it to me? Hit me up. I would love to have this again. Anyway, Space 1999. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. We'll be back at 8 with our normal video. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.